Okay, listen. If y'all ain't never listened to me or heard anything that I had to say, now's the time to hear Auntie and hear me well. When I tell y'all, and I mean y'all, my followers, I don't care race, creed, denomination, background, nothing. I don't care. I love y'all with the love that Christ has instilled in me. I got this feeling and it's so overwhelming. It is overwhelming. I literally had to leave out of my house to come and make this video. Y'all can see I'm starting to tear up already. I'm telling y'all now, before, pause this video right now. Pause it. Go get you some tissue. You're gonna need it. When God puts something on my heart, I have to follow through on what He put on my heart. And in this very moment, in this video, listen, I have to bring my own towel because this is heavy. Like, this is real heavy. It's heavy. I'm going to start with the fellas first. Fellas, it's okay. We finna release it. You got to release it and you got to let it go. I need y'all to understand something. Guys, the way y'all treat y'all girls, y'all women, every woman that has ever come across you, I need you to understand this. You listening? Because I probably will black out after this moment. So get prepared. I need y'all to understand, fellas, that it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that your mama didn't tell you how special you was, that she loved you, that you, how much you meant to her. It wasn't y'all fault. It wasn't y'all fault. She did what she knew. And she didn't do what she didn't know. And what some of y'all have to realize is that y'all moms didn't get the opportunity to be children. They didn't. They were violated. They were hurt. They were molested. They were beat, belittled, put down, talked about, used, abused. And for them, that type of trauma and that type of hurt, it was normal. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of men out there in the world that don't know how to properly love a woman because their mothers didn't properly love them. And they take it out on women that actually love and care for them. They don't know how to give what they never received. They don't know. They don't know. They didn't know. For those who the mother and the father was together and you got the opportunity to see your mother and your father together, that relationship was toxic. You know why? Because your father, no one ever loved him. No one ever showed him what it was like to be loved. So he went from relationship to relationship. And he felt like sex was love. He didn't know love could have been a touch. It could have been a look. It could have been a caress. It could have been a hug. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. So he didn't know how to receive it. He didn't. But again, it's not your fault. Y'all got to let go of the trauma of wondering what you did wrong to not get the type of love that a parent is supposed to give you. Ladies, ladies, it's not your fault that your father didn't come home. I don't care what no one has told you. I don't care what no one says. It's not your fault. Your behavior, your misguidedness is not the reason that your father didn't come home. It's time that we grow up and that we put the responsibilities and the blames where they properly need to be. And where it don't properly need to be, that's not that man's fault. You cannot beat that man down. You cannot belittle him. You cannot put him down. He don't know what the hell he's supposed to be doing. He don't know. And if you are too high and mighty to teach, there's a difference. You can attempt to teach. There's a difference. If you teach and he's receptive, it's something to be worked on. If you teach and you constantly get in a fight, I'm not gonna say put your all, your 100%. I'm gonna say fight it out until you can't fight it out no more. But at the same time, you have to know broken people break other people. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Your father didn't know how to be a father to a girl, to a little girl. All he know is what he was taught. You run through females. He didn't know he was supposed to actually love on the one. And when he got those feelings that he didn't know how to deal with, yeah, he fought your mama. Yeah. When he wanted to be there, he couldn't be there. You know why? Because his mind was telling him, I can't be with one woman. I can't be locked down to one woman. I can't be faithful to one woman. Oh, I'm going to look a certain type of way if I'm only with one woman. Let me tell y'all something. You have to let go of holding on to men that recreate the trauma that you came from. You work with them if you can, but if you hold it on too long, let him go. It's okay. There's no such thing as nobody's going to love me like that. Nobody's going to want me. I can't find nobody else. All of that is the biggest facade ever. God replaces everything. Anything, whether he removes it or we let it go, he will replace it. So with that being said, Auntie loves you. I'm rooting for y'all. And this year, we're releasing the trauma. It has to go. And it has to go fast. All right, I'll call y'all back.